Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, and thank you very much for coming out this evening to honor our safety officers in Medina County and to pay homage to all their brethren throughout the country who gave their lives in the line of duty this past year. Please rise now for the presentation of colors by Jackson Workman of Boy Scout Troop 454, the entrance of the Celtic Eagle Pipe Band, and the singing of the national anthem by the St. Ambrose Youth Choirs under the direction of Michelle Shaw. stage. Let's have another round of applause for the St. Ambrose Youth Choirs and the Rise and Shine Light Christian Child Choir Center. We are going to hear from many student speakers this evening speaking about law enforcement, and our first speaker of the evening is Harper Long of Claggett Middle School.
Good evening. 10 years ago, the Medina County Sea of Youth embarked on a journey that has profoundly impacted our community. As we gather again, we reflect on a decade of commitment and express our deep gratitude to those who serve and protect. President Kennedy once eloquently said, "We are tied to the ocean. When we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came." In much the same way, our law enforcement officers are intricately woven into the fabric of our society. They serve as sentinels, shielding us from the storms of chaos and uncertainty. Their duty is not merely an occupation, but a solemn calling, a commitment to safeguarding our rights, freedoms, and very lives. Picture our officers walking through the dimly lit alleys, and their footsteps echoing resilience and determination. They walk alongside us, ensuring our safety even when the night threatens to engulf us. Their presence is a beacon of hope, a reminder that we are not alone on this journey. Consider the weight of their responsibility, the knowledge that a single call may summon them to face danger head-on. Yet they respond without hesitation. President Kennedy actively noted, "Every community gets the kind of law enforcement it insists on. Let us insist on excellence, compassion, and unwavering support for those who serve as our guardians." These titles transcend gender, symbolizing dedication, honor, and duty. Our officers wear their uniforms with pride, embodying justice, fairness, and the rule of law. They are not merely enforcers, but pillars of our community, standing tall against adversity. Today, during the 10th annual Candlelit Vigil, we pay tribute to our fallen heroes, the 188 officers who made the ultimate sacrifice in 2024. Let us remember their names and their unwavering commitment. Let us also extend our gratitude to their families, spouses, siblings, parents, and children who bear the weight of their loss. To our law enforcement officers, the past and the present, we say you are not alone. We stand with you, side by side, as you navigate the calm waters and the turbulent seas alike. May your courage inspire us, your sacrifice humble us, and your legacy endure. Thank you.
Next up, we invite Zach Sohar of Medina High School to the podium.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what can you do for your country. This statement embodies the ethos of our police force, dedicated men and women who have answered the call of duty. They serve not for recognition, but for the greater good, ensuring our safety and maintaining law and order. President Kennedy's speech ignited a generation's path of service. Today, we pass this beacon to our officers, who exemplify the selflessness that Kennedy so powerfully advocated. They stand among us not as ordinary citizens, but as guardians of peace, upholders of the law, and as steadfast protectors of our communities. In the quiet hours when the world is at rest, they remain vigilant. Amidst turmoil, they restore order. They are the sentinels ensuring we never walk alone, the courageous souls who confront peril so that we may dwell in peace. A passage from the police officer's prayer resonates profoundly. Lord, I ask for courage, courage to face and conquer my fears, courage to take me where others will not go. I ask for strength, strength of body to protect others, strength of spirit to lead others. This prayer reflects their unwavering bravery and compassion, complemented by the oath of honor, a testament to their integrity and valor. As we honor these heroes, let us pledge our support and stand beside them, upholding the values they defend with such dedication. Our gratitude extends beyond mere words and ceremonies. It is reflected in the honor we show, the respect we give, and the actions we take to support their noble missions. Thank you, officers, for being our shield in the night, for ensuring we never walk alone, and all you do to keep the flame of freedom and safety alive. Thank you.
As a Wadsworth High School graduate, it now gives me great pleasure to invite the Wadsworth 8th grade show choir under the direction of Samantha Quallett to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wadsworth 8th grade show choir. Our next speaker is Medina County Prosecutor Forrest Thompson. Forrest Thompson began serving as Medina County Prosecutor in January of 2017. He's been an attorney in Medina County for over 25 years. During his 7 years in the military, he was the recipient of numerous medals and awards. Please help me welcome Medina County Prosecutor Forrest Thompson.
Give the opportunity for the young ladies to continue to find their seats. Thank you for having me here this evening. It is truly an honor to be in front of you. In my role as the county prosecutor, I am daily involved with law enforcement at all levels, from the road officers to your SROs in your schools to the administration of the various departments in both local and federal agencies. To a person, there is a common theme. That theme is, what's best for our community? How do we protect it? We're here tonight to honor and give recognition to officers across the country who have fallen during their battles in our communities. And we hear oftentimes law enforcement, and people talk about law enforcement and say they keep the streets safe. But for many of us, it's a concept that's in some other place or some other community. It's Cleveland, it's Columbus, it's New York City. We don't think about what the dangers are in our officers, that our officers face daily. So, while this is certainly an evening to commemorate, I want to probably bring a sobering fact to this community. We have had 5 officer-involved shootings in the last 8 months. Every one of these was where officers, our law enforcement officers, were required to use deadly force to defend themselves against individuals who brought weapons to bear and threatened their lives and the lives of others. That's in our community. That's here in Medina County. And so when we listen to the names tonight and remember the officers that have fallen, let's remember the officers that we have and bring them home. Thank you.
Next up to the podium will be Lincoln Nemeth of St. Ambrose and Sawyer Crum from Cloverleaf Elementary School.
Continuing with the state of Texas. Good evening. As we observe National Police Week, let us reflect on the poignant words of the poem Tears of a Cop. This verse captures the silent struggles and the emotional fortitude of our law enforcement officers. It speaks to the heart of what it means to serve under pressure, to walk the path less traveled by ordinary citizens. Today we honor the men and women in blue who have been where we fear to go, seen what they fear to see, and done what they fear to do. All of the safety and well-being of our community, they are the ones we lean upon, the ones we sometimes cast our scorn upon, and the ones we bring our troubles to. These officers stand apart, often feeling they should have no heart. They called the men or women in blue, yet they are human, just like me and you. Through the years, they come to see that they are not always what we ask to be them. them to be. They carry badges and guns, symbols of their duty, and we must ask ourselves, will we support them? Will anyone? As we watch the challenges they face, as we hear the cries they hear, let us stand with them. Let us be the community that does not ask too much, but gives back in support, honor, understanding, and respect. Remember that these officers who shed tears, moving under pressure, are the fabric of our society's safety and freedom. Let us find time to stop and thank them, for they truly make a difference in our lives. Thank you, officers, for your service, sacrifice, unwavering commit to our communities.
Tears of a cop. I have been where you fear to go. I have seen what you fear to see. I have done what you fear to do. All these things I've done for you. I am the one you lean upon, the one you cast your scorn upon, the one you bring your troubles to. All these people I've been for you. The one you ask to stand apart, the one you feel should have no heart, the one you call the man in blue, that I am a human, just like you. And through the years, I've come to see that I'm not what you ask of me. So take this badge, take this gun. Will you take it? Will anyone? And when you watch a person die and hear a battered baby cry, then, so you think that you can be all those things you ask of me,
Ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Nemeth and Sawyer Crum. Lincoln was on his tiptoes for most of that speech, but in case you didn't pick up on that. I'd now like to invite to the podium Medina City Council President, Mr. John Coyne. John is a graduate of Buckeye High School and was a two-time All-American pole vaulter and a member of the University of Tennessee National Championship track team in college. John earned his master's degree in business and his law degree from Cleveland State University, and he's been an integral part of Medina City government since 1998. Please help me welcome Medina City Council President John Coyne.
Thanks, Mike, and hello, everyone, and thank you for having me today. Let's talk a few minutes about something that's really important, community policing, and how it connects you, your neighborhood, your school, and even your future. Community policing is all about building strong relationships between police officers and people they serve, especially in small towns like Medina, where we actually know each other's names. It's not just about enforcing laws, it's about trust, communication, and working together to make Medina a safer and stronger place. One of the best examples of community policing is right here in our schools. The school resource officer, or the SRO. Their job isn't just about safety, it's about being a resource, a mentor, and a bridge between students and the community. A good SRO is someone you can go to with questions, concerns, or just to talk to. They're here to build relationships, not barriers. And their presence in schools shows how policing can be about connection, not just control. And here's where each of you come in. Like me, I know some of you may have grown up saying, I want to be a police officer, or I want to be a firefighter. Heck, most everyone had that dream. And guess what? The dream still matters, maybe now more than ever. Medina needs people who care, people who want to serve, people who want to protect their community and help others. People who want to help others. If you've ever had a dream, hold on to it. Explore it, whether it becomes your career or just a passion for helping others. It's worth something. Police officers and firefighters are real-life problem solvers. They're the ones who show up when someone's scared, who help during storms, who respond to accidents, and who check in when no one else does. but they just don't show up in emergencies. They also build relationships, mentor kids, support local events, and help keep the peace in everyday life. That could be you one day, walking to Medina or another small town, responding to a fire call, or even serving as an SRO in a school just like this one. Whether you wear a uniform or not, we all have a role to play in keeping our community safe and connected. So I encourage each of you, no matter what your age, to get involved. It's never too late to ask questions or volunteer. Get to know the police officers and first responders in Medina and your community. And most importantly, remember this, for the young people, you don't have to wait until you're older to start making a difference. Being respectful and looking out for each other and using a voice to build a better community, that's how change starts. Thank you for listening, and a special thanks to our police officers and firefighters for being such an important part of our community. Thank you.
We will now hear once again from the Celtic Eagle Pipes and Drum Band. We will now have the presentation of the memorial wreath by Wadsworth City Schools Superintendent Dr. Andrew Hill and Wadsworth High School senior Connor Godwell. We will now hear the song Still Waters performed by the St. Ambrose Youth Choirs under the direction of Michelle Chaw.
Check. Great Aunt Maureen said 100
Ladies and gentlemen, the St. Ambrose Youth Choir is under the direction of Michelle Shaw. We now welcome to the podium Abigail Randa and Reese Nothan, students at Claggett Middle School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abigail Randa, and I am joined here by Reese Nothan. We are the students from Claggett Middle School, and tonight we have the honor of speaking on behalf of our school community. We are gathered here to express our heartfelt gratitude to the police officers who work tirelessly to keep us safe. You are the guardians of our dreams, the protectors of our future, and the role models of dedication and service. Every day you don the badge, not just as a symbol of authority, but as a pledge, a promise to safeguard the places where your young minds grow. Ambitions are born and futures are shaped. Your presence ensures that our schools are not just places of learning, but places of safety, trust, and belonging. You're more than officers who patrol hallways or monitor entrances. You're mentors, counselors, and friends who take the time to build meaningful connections with our students. By breaking down barriers and building trust, you show us that safety is about more than protecting from harm. It is about fostering respect and understanding within our community. Because of your commitment, parents can send their children to school knowing they're protected. Teachers can focus on inspiring minds, and we as students can concentrate on learning, dreaming, and simply being kids, without fear. That is an extraordinary gift and one that we can never thank you enough for. So tonight, we say this to you. We see your sacrifices, your long hours, and your unwavering dedication. We see the heart and humanity behind the uniform, and we are deeply, profoundly grateful. On behalf of Claggett Middle School and our community, thank you for your courage, compassion, and your steadfast commitment. You remind us every day that heroes walk among us. Let's join together to give a round of applause to these incredible individuals. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Abigail and Reese. It is now my pleasure to introduce State Representative Melanie Miller. Ms. Miller from Ashland is currently serving her second term in the Ohio House of Representatives, a former professional dancer with the Cleveland Cavs, go Cavs. Melanie was crowned Miss Ohio in 2006 and Mrs. Ohio in 2011. Melanie holds a degree in communication and digital media from Cleveland State University and is married to Matt Miller, the mayor of Ashland, Ohio. Please help me welcome State Representative Melanie Miller.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here with you tonight, and I will just say it is such a joy. It just brings me such happiness to see our young people having a significant role in this service. And so I want to thank all the students for your courage and bravery for coming up and speaking up front here tonight. I'm Melanie Miller, your state representative for the 67th House District, representing Ashland and a portion of Medina County. And tonight, I would like to highlight, as one of your lawmakers in Columbus, recently introduced legislation that marks an important step forward in protecting the lives of our first responders, and one that honors a fallen hero by the name of Philip Weigel. Philip was a firefighter with the Town and Country Fire District in Wayne County. He responded to an accident on I-71 when he tragically lost his life because he was struck by a semi-truck that failed to slow down or move over. My colleague, Representative Meredith Craig, and I wanted to help honor Philip's life and dedication to his community by creating Philip Weigel's Law, which would further enhance and strengthen Ohio's move-over law. Right now, the fine for violating the move-over law is capped at just $300. Under the Philip Weigel's Law, that would change significantly. First-time offenders would still face up to a $300 fine. Repeat offenders could face up to $1,000. If the violation would result in an injury, the fine would jump to $5,000 and could include a license suspension. And if the violation leads to a death, it could result in a $10,000 fine and a vehicular homicide charge and a license suspension. This legislation isn't just about penalties, but it's about preventing and saving lives. This is about sending a clear message. So when you see flashing lights on the side of the road, the law is that you must move over and you must slow down, especially for our young Ohio drivers. I want to encourage you and urge you to be alert and to take road safety seriously for your own life and for the life of others. I'm working diligently with my colleagues in the House and in the Senate to approve this legislation. Unfortunately, Philip Weigel, the fine for the individual that took his life, only had to pay a $300 fine. And if you saw in the news recently, just about a week or two ago, another firefighter was struck from that same fire department in Wayne County, and his funeral services will be later this week. That firefighter was the firefighter who filled the position of Philip Weigel. So I encourage you, one of the greatest ways that we can honor and remember those men and women wearing the uniform each and every day, our law enforcement officers, our firefighters, and our first responders, is to move over and to slow down so that they can do their job and keep our communities safe and also return safely home to their families. Let's do right by the Weigel family, by our first responders, and by every Ohioan who is working or driving on our roads. Thank you again for having me tonight.
Thank you, Representative Miller. We now invite to our podium our keynote speaker, Ms. Gabriela Izzo, a senior at Cloverleaf High School.
Good evening. Today, we gather to honor the brave men and women who protect us by upholding the law. Ronald Reagan once wisely said, "Without respect for the law, the best laws cannot work." Without respect for law enforcement, laws cannot be carried out. These words remind us of the vital role law enforcement officers play in our society. In 2025, our world has changed profoundly, but the foundational principles of justice and respect remain as essential as ever. Our law enforcement officers are the guardians of these ideals, standing steadfast between order and chaos, safety and danger. Their duties are demanding, their challenge is immense, yet their commitment to serving and protecting remains unwavering. Let us never forget, they are always just one call away, ready to assist and shield us. The dangers of their jobs are ever present. While we cannot eliminate every risk associated with their noble calling, we can strive to provide them with the support they need to carry out their duties safely. We can foster safer communities for the officers who protect them. And most importantly, we can express our heartfelt gratitude for the incredible work they do every single day. As the youth, the next generation, we hold the responsibility of becoming accountable and respectful citizens. By upholding society's values and trusting our officers to enforce them fairly, we can contribute to a community built on mutual respect. Our diversity strengthens us as a nation, and understanding and embracing these differences is key to a better future. Respect begins with two simple words: thank you. We must honor not only the law, but also those who dedicate their lives to enforcing it. These courageous individuals, our neighbors, friends, and family members, deserve our deepest appreciation and unwavering support. During Police Week, let us remember the sacrifices of these heroes. Let us celebrate their courage, dedication, and resilience. As a show of our appreciation, we are proud to present a plaque to our law enforcement agencies. These plaques are a symbol of our gratitude for their unwavering commitment to justice, their dedication to our safety, and the sacrifices they make every day. Let us reaffirm our commitment to building a society rooted in respect. Respect for the law, for one another, and for those who enforce it. Tonight, we say thank you. At this time, we're going to present the plaques to these officers. Please come to the podium when we call your department. First is Officer Weinbrenner from the Medina Police Department. Vinnie Piccoli from the United States Marshals. Trooper Carpenter from Ohio Highway Patrol. Trooper Childers from the Ohio Highway Patrol. May from Medina City Parks Department. Chief Taylor Deal from the Seville Police Department. Chief Minnick from the Medina Township Police Department. And Terry Grice from the Medina County Sheriff's Department. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Gabriella, and thank you to our representatives here from their police departments tonight. Please give them another round of applause. You can sort your plaques out after. We are now going to have the lighting of the memorial candle by State Representative Melanie Miller and Kamani Watts. We will now hear from the Waite Elementary and the Claggett 6th grade choirs under the direction of Tracy Gabrielson and Carrie Knox. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wake Elementary and Claggett 6th grade choirs under the direction of Carrie Knox and Tracy Gabrielson. We are now going to begin our roll call reading of the fallen heroes.
State of Alabama, Timothy W. Stanley Johns. John R. McCrary. Jeremias Young. Eric Anthony Minix.
State of Arizona, Ryan So. Joshua Breeze. Adam Buckner. Zane Coolidge.
State of Arkansas, Raymond Cucci, Justin Smith.
State of California, Mark A. Fisher, Jeremy Kirmas, Matthew Bowen, Alfredo Flores, Austin Metzger, Jordan Wingate.
State of Colorado, K9 Max, Evan Dune, Dale Koski, John D. Lethman.
State of Connecticut, Aaron Pelletier.
State of Delaware, Dennis F. Kelly.
District of Columbia, Wayne Ellis David.
Federal agencies, Mark Allen, Jesus Anaya, Jeffrey Canas, Luis Pepe, John D. Leatham, Lyndon J. Cosgriff Flax, Kevin M. Grossheim, Raymond Pucci, Thomas M. Weeks, Derek S. Bayer, Joseph Love, and Christopher Luna.
State of Florida, K9 Archer, Jeremy Boykins. State of Georgia, K9 Tita, Taylor Bristow, Jimmy Sineskar, Brandon Cunningham, Wyston Bredner, Timothy T. River, Eric A. Minix.
State of Idaho, Tobin Bolter, K9 Riddick.
State of Illinois, Clay M. Carnes, James Crowley, K9 Dax, Andrew J. Fawn, Luis N. Fresco, Alan Reddens, and Jordan Wingate.
Continuing the state of Illinois, Raphael Wardlaw, Corey S. Thompson, Brandon Schreiber, K9 Odin, K9 Nix, Enrique Martinez, and Christina Music.
State of Indiana, Fred Fizzler and Brandon Schreiber.
State of Kentucky, Burl W. Everman, Joshua C. Phipps, Hunter S. Miller, William M. Jackson II.
State of Louisiana, Sagus R. Jolivet, Priscilla S. Pearson, and Russell Croxton.
State of Maryland, Brendel J. Lowry, Davis Martinez.
State of Massachusetts, Enrique Delgado Garcia, Ian Taylor. State of Michigan, Daniel Kerstetter, Mohammed Syed, William Butler Jr., Bradley J. Reckling, Joel Pop.
State of Minnesota, Jesse Branch, Kevin Melvin Grossheim, Jamal Mitchell, Paul Armstrong, Matthew H. Rugg.
State of Mississippi, Troy Floyd, K-9 Luca, William A. Anderson Sr., Jeremy Malone. State of Missouri, David Lee, K-9 Horace, Felicia Carson, K-9 Vader, Stephen A. Singer, and Cody Allen.
State of Nebraska, Ross Bartlett.
State of New Jersey, Marcellus Bethia, Jeffrey Burke, Michael Carinzi.
State of New Mexico, Justin Hare, Jonah Hernandez.
State of New York, Benedicto Albizo Jr., Stephen P. Bilodia, William A. Burkle, Jeffrey A. Burke, John L. Carey.
Continuing for the state of New York, Kaylee Campbell, Kenneth B. Campbell, Kevin Canavan, Frank Simono, John M. Collins, Jonathan Diller, Shane R. Erie.
Continuing for the state of New York, Herbert Fonseca, Paul R. Hargrove, Michael Husak, Maurice Joseph, Michael E. Jensen, and John Kilpatrick.
Continuing for the state of New York, Michael Krasuzzi, Joseph Love, William E. McLean III, David J. Mishane, Anthony J. Masakapala Jr., Gerald Nelson, Edgar Rodanza.
Continuing for the state of New York, Louis Pepe, Joseph M. Stilatano, Thomas A. Sanfratello, Philip J. Schaffini, Stephen A. Tyrell, Alfred G. Williams, Clarence E. Ward III. State of North Carolina, Joshua Iyer, Michael Horan, Charles J. Lau, Kenine Draco, Samuel Polichet. Continuing for the state of North Carolina, William Elliott, Thomas M. Weeks, K-9 Boomy, Christopher Johnson, and Michelle L. Quintero.
The state of Ohio, Andrew Lansing, Jameson Ritter, Jacob Durbin, Rodney Osborne.
State of Oklahoma, K-9 Dollar, Grant Herbert, Robert W. Sumner.
State of Pennsylvania, Philip J. Michael, Jamie J. Roman.
The territory of Puerto Rico, Luis de Jesus Eliezer Ramos Valdez.
State of South Carolina, Mark Reynolds, K-9 Boomy, K-9 Wick, K-9 Koba, K-9 Kodak, K-9 Mika.
State of South Dakota, Ken Porog.
State of Tennessee, Rick Finley, Demetrius L. Johnson, Roy Rutherford, Joseph R. McKinney, Wibson Antoine, Robert J. Leonard, Greg McCowan.
State of Texas, Jesus Anaya, Ronald Bates, Isaiah Bias, Darren L. Burks, Jacob Canadonza.
Continuing the state of Texas, Cooper Dawson, Catherine Hudson, Lex A. Love, Ruben Garcia, Billy Randolph, Fernando Escuda.
Continuing for the state of Texas, Vincent Ortiz Jr., Kevin L. Palmer, Kyle Hicks, John H. Cadu III, Christopher Luno, Brian Sweetman, Charles Ribet, and Kevin A. Ramirez Vasquez.
State of Utah, Bill Hooser. State of Virginia, K9 Riven, Hunter Reedy, Floyd H. Miles Jr., Lyndon J. Cosgrove Flax, Maurice Joseph.
State of Washington, Christopher M. Gadd.
State of West Virginia, K9 Mays.
State of Wisconsin, Corey Pollux and K9 Ryan.
State of Wyoming, Nevada Crinky.
From the tribal police, Jesse Branch, Brian Herbert, Joshua Brees.
State of South Dakota, Ken Forrick.
Let us have just a moment of silence for all of our peace officers who have passed away this past year in the line of duty. We are now going to bring Medina High School 9th grader Celeste Clavsing to the stage to sing There You'll Be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Celeste Clemson, a freshman at Medina High School. We are now going to have caps presented by Medina High School senior Zach Tondro and Medina High School sophomore Stella Allen. by Nora Conroy of St. Ambrose School.
A prayer for the brave. Heavenly Father, today we lift up those who serve. With steadfast hearts, their duty they preserve. Through trials fierce and risks unknown, they stand as shields, courage fully grown. Grant them strength when the road is hard. Guide them steps when the nights are marred. Protect their hearts, their minds, and their souls as they guard our streets and uphold their roles. Wrap their families in your embrace, a refuge strong, a steady place. When loved ones serve and fears arise, be their comfort, hear their cries. May justice guide each choice they make, and compassion bloom in every stake. Bless the hands that work for peace, and let their spirit find release. In your name, Lord, we humbly pray, keep them safe every day. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out this evening to honor not only those police officers who have given their lives in the line of duty, but those who do the job day in and day out. Please keep them and their brothers in arms in your minds, in your hearts, and in your prayers as you go about your lives this coming year. And to our protectors in blue, thank you for your commitment, thank you for your dedication, and may God protect you as you go about your duties, keeping the peace this coming year. Thank you to our sponsors this evening, Root Candles, the Learning Garden Christian Child Care, and B&B Trophies in the city of Medina. And thank you to Miss Annie Satterwhite Dupree, who coordinates and puts together this event every year. Let's give her a nice round of applause. And didn't the kids do a wonderful job tonight? I'm always impressed. Thank you once again for your attendance this evening. Have a wonderful night and stay safe out there. Thank you.